Using Strong's Dictionary, or as is provided in theWord, Mickelson's Enhanced Strong's Dictionary, gives us great insight into the original word the Bible writer penned. Oftentimes, the word that we see in English doesn't carry the full meaning of what the original word had in mind. For starters, you notice in the King James Version, which I have, way back at the early video, I had us turn a shortened version of Strong's on. I'm going to turn that back on just so you can see what it looks like. Under Tools, Bible View Options, Strong's, I'm going to turn off my shortcut. As you can see, my screen is less readable, but it gives me the actual Strong's number that I'm looking at. I'm going to turn this view back so it's a little shorter and a little easier to view. Now, as you can see, let's take, for example, God. If I just hold my mouse over that green S, it tells me the reference number H430. What does this all mean if I click on this reference and I see this information at the bottom? Take your slider bar and slide it all the way to the bottom and click on Guide. I have it in the screen. I'm going to move mine up a little bit. And what it says here is we have our first definition, second definition, how it's generally used, how the King James used it, and if it's derived from any particular root words. Well, we think of the word God being simple enough. Let's take a closer look at the word for God. I'm going to click it. It's the Hebrew 430 reference. Down here it tells me here's my first, second, third, and fourth definition. It is a plural form of H433. And with my mouse held briefly open it, now we can see that H43 talks about a deity or deity. In this case, it's plural, so it would be deities. I'm going to click on it. This word is also a derived word. It comes from 410. If I hold over 410, we can see it also has derivations. I'll click on 410. It is also a derived word. It's a shortened form of H352. Here's the root word. I'm going to click on this one more time. And we finally get down to one more root word. It talks about a root word being power to twist, by implication to be strong. Each of these words in descending order has and brings meaning to the English word. I'm going to use my left arrow here to go back to my original H430. So this is the primary meaning. This would be a secondary application. This would be third, fourth, fifth, and I've researched some Hebrew words that have 7, 8, and 9 different root words it's derived from, each of them adding flavor to the original word. I'm going to use my back arrow here. You could just as easy go up and hit S. So please use Strong's. It's a valuable tool to understand the precise meaning and the full flavor of the meaning the original Bible writer had in mind.